almost in Jumeirah Golf Estates, but not quite. No, they're not going to let trash like us in there, are they? No. And we want to be here in the hood, outside. So, who's been to the Laughter Factory before? Make some noise for me. Welcome home to a highly dysfunctional family. And who's down here for the first time? Make some noise. Oh, the posh people. Well, all I can say is you're in for a shock. Don't worry, if you're not feeling well at the break, Auntie will bring you some milk and biscuits. Right, let's see who else we've got. Have we got anyone from the UK? Make some noise. Who's not from the UK? Make some noise. Yeah, much healthier bunch, aren't they? Yes, definitely. Not quite so many fags and booze and late nights. Right, well, we've got to pack loads of comedy in tonight. We've got a brilliant show ahead of you. And we've got some local acts to start the night off. So throw a lot of love on the stage as we welcome, who's been smashing these gigs, Mr. Sonny.
Fucking nightmare. This girl's looking at me like, he's famous, I've seen him before, from the side of a can of Pringles. You alright there? Jesus Christ, sour cream and chive flavour tonight. Jesus. So I ingratiate myself to the audience, you know, and then what I also do is I go, way, there you go! Just for you, take it. She's like, don't worry, I've eaten half of them, it's fine. I've signed it as well, so when you put it in the bin later, you'll remember my name. No worries. How's everyone doing tonight? Make some noise for the Laughter Factory! We're gonna have some good fun tonight. You can tell, right? Like, my voice is very, very English. You've all got ears. It's got eyes as well, right? And you can also tell I'm very, very Indian, and that's causing a bit of an identity crisis. Really getting to me, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. It's more like the illegitimate love child of Lady Diana and Imran Khan. It's so absolutely ridiculous. I tell you what, right? I love cricket. I hate Parisian tunnels. So it's been 30 years. Get over it. All right. Good, you seem like a fun crowd. It means I can be a bit of an arsehole, so that's okay. That's absolutely terrific. Yeah, but this identity crisis of mine, right? There's one person, one gender, one discipline in the world that hates me more than anyone else in the face of this earth, more than pretty white women, right? It is the Indian taxi man. The Indian taxi man can't fucking understand me. He doesn't understand my existence. I'll get into a cab, and they'll be like, "Yes, sir." You're looking a little bit Indian. Actually, mate, I'm from East London, yes? Your parents, they must be from India. No, my dad's born in Uganda and my mum was born in Kenya. If anything, I'm actually a little bit African. Sam, don't be so fucking stupid. You're much too fat to run a marathon. And I don't be the one to break it to you, but you don't look like you have the African, you know, the small dick bastard. These fuckers, man, they take the piss out of me, right? They're always going to be good-looking Indian boy like you, probably dating in Dubai. Oh, really? Let me give you some advice, young sir. Go on then, if you must. Yes. I will teach you about the ancient Indian arts. What's ancient Indian arts? Like, I'm not too fat to do Kama Sutra. What the fuck's going on here? He goes, no, number one ancient Indian art, catfishing. Catfishing. On your Tinder profile, photograph looks like Brad Pitt, you turn up Brad shit. Like, disappoints me that every good-looking girl in here laughed at that. It's kills me. Absolutely kills me. Girls dating in Dubai is quite fucking toxic, isn't it? Who are all the single people in it? Yeah, that's I look at her screaming. She's fucking shit-faced. Jesus Christ. What have they put in that wine? Crack! Dating in Dubai could be pretty toxic. What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel. It's pretty toxic out here. It's hard work. I've got a national anthem for all the toxic men in Dubai. Who wants to hear it? Yeah. That's good. With a bit of enthusiasm and gusto. Right, here we go. I'm running late for a Bumble date. I'm channeling my inner Andrew Tate. I'm dangerous. I work in real estate. something. Rachel, that's for you. See me later. Right, okay. So, let me tell you, this identity crisis is absolutely murdering me, right? Because there's only one man on the face of this earth that hates me more than the Indian taxi man. That is my father. That guy, I tell you what, he's caused me 37 years of pain. 37 years of pain, right? So, I lived in a small town in the United Kingdom, right? And there was only one school in that town. It's a Christian school, right? Now, we had to pretend as Hindus to be Christian to get into this school, right? Christianity and Hinduism have one thing in common. You can choose when you identify as each religion. On Saturday night, we would go to bed, Hindu. Sunday morning, we would wake up, Christian. Now, my dad would always give away the cover, right? He wasn't very incognito, my dad. He got a little bit confused about everything, right? Hinduism, many gods. Christianity, just one man up top, right? And he'd like get confused at the hymns in particular, right? And he'd be always like, you know, Amazing Ganesh! Blowing our cover. We go to the pulpit, right? The priest would be like, bread of Christ, lamb of God. And he'd be like, you want good lamb curry and gram bread? Come to my house, you know? Fucking outrageous. True story though, Rachel, guess what, man? Yeah, that's right, Rachel, right, Rachel? I got into the Christian school. Fucking get in, right? Come on, right? Got into the school. First essay question they sent me. What's the difference between theory and reality? Went to my dad, right, the only source of knowledge I had at the time. I was like, Dad, what's the difference between theory and reality? And he went, son, to answer this incredibly difficult question, I want you to go to your mother and ask her, Mom, would you sleep with Mr. Smith, that piece of shit, next door for £1 million? It's like weird, but okay. Hey, Mum, would you sleep with Mr. Smith, that piece of shit, next door for £1 million? Son, in these tough economic times, I would sleep with Mr. Smith. Went back to my dad. Dad, Mum said she'd sleep with Mr. Smith next door, the piece of shit, for £1 million. Son, now I want you to go to your sister, who, for the purpose of this joke, is at least 18 years old. Peeps, right? And ask her, would you sleep with that piece of shit, Mr. Smith, next door for £1 million? Sis, would you sleep with Mr. Smith next door for £1 million? Yeah, do you know what, bro? I probably would sleep with Mr. Smith for £1 million. Oh, fucking hell, man. Like, Dad, okay. I've asked Mum, I've asked my sister, right? What does this teach us about theory and reality? Son, you are my lineage. You'll carry forward our family name. And today you have learned the most valuable lesson about the difference between theory and reality. Theoretically, we are sat here on £2 million. But in reality, we live with 2 fucking sluts. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been my time. I've been your opening act this morning. My name is Sunny. I want you to keep up this incredible energy for our next act. He's incredibly handsome. He's incredibly talented. He is my good friend, Sam!
All right. You guys chose a hell of a spot to sit. I'm not gonna lie. You got more light coming off your heads than off my jacket.